One man who has been a victim of sexual violence and shares his journey in a bid to encourage men to speak up and not suffer in silence.
According to the Kenya Demographic and Health Survey, violence against children and maendeleo ya wanaume, an estimated 3,000 survivors of gender-based violence are recorded each year. Of these, 5% are boys and 3% are men. 1 in 5 Kenyan males has experienced an episode of sexual violence before attaining the age of 18, and at least 2.1 million men are abused daily by women in Kenya. 38% of ever-married women have experienced physical violence compared to 9% of ever-married men. 14% of ever-married women have experienced sexual violence compared to 4% of ever-married men. 41% of ever-married women have experienced physical or sexual violence compared to 10% of ever-married men who have experienced either form of violence from a partner. The top 5 counties where violence towards men is rampant are Nairobi, Kiambu, Mombasa, Nyeri, and Kirinyaga. And the top 5 counties where violence towards men is minimal are West Pokot, Turkana, Taita Taveta, and Elgeyo Marakwet. Meet Victor Hamisi, a 2-time survivor of rape. After losing his parents at a young age, Victor came to Nairobi to live with his uncle, who started taking advantage of him. The abuse continued for more than 3 months, and Victor was confused, not understanding what exactly was going on. He ran away from home, attempting suicide on 6 different occasions.
I'd wake up in the morning, go to the toilet and feel pain in my... And when I told him, I will just tell me there's that disease of sometimes the anus protrudes there. So I'd sit down in our warm water with salt and give me painkillers. So the other day he came drunk and did his usual thing, and that's when I came to realize where the pain was coming from.
So take us back to the day the second incident happened.
I used to print flyers, small flyers, with my name, my picture, and give it jam. Especially there's one place that I would love standing at, near Integrity Center. There's like a bump. So I would give there, circulated, just hoping that something will come out. So those were the curfew hours. So I was really late. To me, it's my fault. And when I was in town, going to take to Mami Matatu, this before a place of Pastor Pius Miro. So because of the police were chasing people, I ran to the other side, and there's a Creed Street near Sun Hill Hotel. So that place is very a dark place. So nikikimbia, I met 2 guys, and they said they were police. And I told them, mimi natoka hustle, unaona karatasi zangu, they are. I introduced myself and even gave my ID. So they're like, you have to give us something, bribe. So I didn't have anything. So they blindfolded me, and took me to a corner and did the thing. When I woke up, just wore my trouser, went, took a matatu, and went home.
After the incident, Victor went home with 2 questions in his mind. God, why? And why me? He then posted on social media that it is better to die than to live that way. A message which caught the attention of people who reached out to him to find out if he was okay. The next morning, he woke up and went to Mwimuto to end his life. Luckily, a call came in that would save his life.
Nikakaa chini, nikafungua simu yangu, nikaanza go through my contacts. And then Migwi calls. Like, where are you? I'm such and such place. And she knows how to calm you down. So she talked to me for 30 minutes and sent me fare. Like, let's meet at Rock. please tafadhali, let's meet at Ruaka. So I went to Ruaka and she was there, and that's how I came to Nairobi Women.
So have you forgiven the people that hurt you?
Like for my uncle, he was introduced to such kind of life when he was in school. And if his parents would check on him and get to know some of the things he's battling with, then that thing would have not grown to a point whereby he lost his marriage and he lost his identity, and right now he's in jail. It took me to see God for me to see that we sin differently and forgive him and release him. And even release the other guys. And now forgive myself. And when I learned to forgive myself and forgive others, then it was easy for me to give something that I have. I cannot give something that I do not have. I give out of overflow.
Where would you say you are now? How are you?
I'm okay. Not that okay of, I'm okay to please you. There's a difference between I'm okay to please you so that you go, and there's a difference between I'm okay because I'm okay emotionally, physically, spiritually. First, I'm okay emotionally. If anything happens to me, even if I get a little stressed, I call. I call Lavan, I call Kevin, I call Mrs. Matu, I call them. They get to know how I am. Even if it's just a stress of a small thing. Something that is not, some people see it as unworth speaking about it. I'll speak it out, because that's how now I've made my mind to think. Whatever it is, I speak it out.
It is good to speak it out, and still remaining on issues to deal with health. Every time the word family planning is mentioned, what comes to mind is women. So much so that